Hello there. Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and today we are going to talk about the General Grievous rework. It's finally here, Droideca's finally here, B1's here, they're all here together. And now we finally get to see what they look like. Is this going to be the new meta or not? Well, I can actually quickly answer that from what I've seen so far and the testing I've seen and the little usage I've gotten out of it. No. Grievous is not going to be the new meta. He'll be a decent team. He has improved drastically, and the additions of B1, Droideca, and the reworks of Magna Guard and B2 have absolutely helped, but it's not panning out like everyone thought it would be, and I know there are a couple little bugs with B1 right now, and there may be some bugs with Grievous as well, but we're not really sure yet. It'll take a little time, but from right now, what I can see, I don't see General Grievous being the meta. So let's jump in just a little bit, and we won't go into detail about their abilities or anything, but I'll just give a brief 50,000 foot overview of this. So General Grievous, instead of doing physical damage, his damage is based off of his max health, and him being one of the healthier characters in the game, you'd think that he would do large damage outputs like we saw in the test videos as well that they put out. That really doesn't seem to be the case right now. You can health mod him up all you want to, and he's still not going to put out the damage you really expected. Yeah, it's a lot better. Like you'll get 30,000 hits, but I really haven't been seeing hits like in the 60,000s like in the test video. And I mean, I didn't expect that high, but I didn't expect half the amount either. His second ability inflicts target lock. That's great. That goes with the rest of the whole Separatist droid team there. His leadership ability, it's changed a little bit. Instead of just critical chance down, it does defense down, I believe, as well. And it grants turn meter for the rest of the Separatist allies, which is always helpful and always nice. But the one thing that really, I think, that kind of ruins him from being a meta is his unique ability. And his unique ability takes, I believe, each character on your team that's a droid takes 8% damage every time Grievous takes a turn of his max health. So that'll automatically knock off 8 stacks of your B1s right there, so that can go through him with Grievous just taking turns. So I don't know if you necessarily want to speed modded Grievous because he's just going to take health away from others and add it to himself. Other than that, I haven't seen great damage output. I haven't seen really a viable team. He isn't able to beat Revan consistently yet. He's a great team, but it's not there. And I don't know if it will be. I don't know if Grievous was meant to be a meta team. Magna Guard's rework, not too much of a rework there. It gives him a little bit of a cleanse ability that he can use on your team to get rid of those nasty debuffs. Also added in a stun with him as well. And a unique ability to where if he's going to die, he remains with 1% health, takes a turn, and then he dies. So it's kind of like his last stand, I guess, so he can get one more hit in, like defending Grievous. Really not much different with Magna Guard. He's still pretty tanky, and well, he does gain a taunt every time he uses an ability, so it seems every turn he has a taunt, which is kind of annoying, but it can get dispelled easily by a Revan team if you have Bastila or Ezra on that team as well. And then Droideca, that's the final piece of the puzzle, and he didn't come out till today, not last night with the Grievous, and Grievous wasn't getting raving reviews last night when he came out, but everyone was thinking, we've got to wait for Droideca, and it's a little bit better, but it's not that great. Droideca, what he's there for really is he harms the other team if they have more speed than him. He does true damage to characters, which is ignores defense and armor, and he does true damage to characters that have higher speed than he does. So the higher the speed difference, the more damage he's going to do. So that can affect the faster teams, and that can make it so Grievous doesn't need to be as fast. But also he's of course very tanky with his shield. He's most likely the one that's going to get either him or Magna Guard that's going to get hit with Grievous's force taunt, or force marked now is what it is. It's still a taunt, but it can't be dispelled necessarily, but Revan can still ignore that. He does high damage, and he has a chance to assist as well, which is what I figured that Droideka would have. So it's kind of an assist-based team as well, but not assist-reliant like Revan's team is. Really, I mean, he gets a new ability that's Charge, and he can get damage immunity as well, but that damage immunity is dispellable. Not that tough to get away. But he has an ability Charge where every time another character on the other team takes a turn, he gains a stack of Charge. Now, this stack of Charge can help him recover health, or help him recover protection, I'm sorry, and it'll help him with his damage as well. But, I mean, other than that, I think the key for these Revan teams now, don't be afraid of Grievous. He's not that great. He's good. He's good, but if you're going up against a Grievous team with a Revan team, you need to target, I'd say, either B1 or B2 or Grievous first. Don't target Magna Guard or Droideka. It's not really worth it. But other than that, Grievous's rework right now, it's not very impressive. Maybe there's some bugs. We'll see. It could get a lot better, but until then, it's not impressive, and it was kind of a letdown for a lot of people. But luckily, I had just started working on them and gearing up, and I've decided I'm not going to do that anymore. Maybe later for another time to have a Grand Arena team, but right now, it's not the time. It's not needed. It's not going to be the meta. I think the next one's probably going to be either Darth Malak or Darth Revan even. And they put those final two characters out to farm now, which is Karth and Juhani, and we'll see where that goes. We'll see if it's panic farm time or not. I'm not sure. We'll just have to flip the coin and figure out what we really want to do with it. But yeah, other than that, Grievous was not a bold one. He was quite the letdown. Thanks, guys. That's my little quick overview. Not really too detailed, but if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on anything. All right, guys. Thanks.